Welcome to 12-Gauge Investigative True Crime Channel. Here we speak on the education, the understanding of the crime, and deep diving into the mind of the afflicted. Justice for the victims by giving the silent a voice. Hope you enjoy.
In a world where shadows speak and silence kills, we chase the truth through blood-soaked hills. Crime scenes cold, but the trail stays hot. Every clue a whisper, every detail caught. Killers lurking, predators hide, but justice walks with us side by side. We don't flinch, we don't fold, we bring the dark stories that must be told. 12 gauge, a gas toy, built to last. Through the lies, the screams, the shattered glass. While cynics scoff and doubters run, we bring the dark stories that must be told. 12 gauge, I can built to last. Through the lies, the screams, the shattered glass. While cynics scoff and doubters run, we seek the truth till the work is done. We dig deep in the minds of the cruel, expose every motive, every tool. From courtroom drama to midnight trails, the guilty sweat when the facts unveil. 12 gauge, the line is drawn. For the victims lost and the voices gone. Crime killers, the scars they leave. We bring the truth, we don't deceive. Where justice is sought and silence is the enemy. This is 12 gauge Evdokin. Welcome to the hunt.
All right. How's everybody doing on this? What day is it? Tuesday? You know, I've been on vacation since last Friday, so really don't know anymore what day it is, what time it is, none of that. My name is 12 Gauge. Welcome to my channel, 12 Gauge Investigative. Hope that you guys have had an awesome weekend and your work week has started all right. I've been on vacation, like I said, since last Thursday. Was in New Orleans 2 nights ago, Alabama yesterday, toured USS Alabama, which was an awesome tour, by the way. I have no clue what's going on in the true crime world. I cannot tell you anything. All I know is the 23rd tomorrow, and I don't know what everybody's saying about tomorrow, but I thought I'd hop on here because I just kind of missed you guys a little bit. I thought I'd stop in and say hi. I tried to do a live on my GoPro this morning, but for some reason I had the cap on and you weren't able to hear anything. So I thought I'd get on here and say hello. Hello, Walt. Hello, Phoenix. Hello, Rondi. Salty. How are you doing? Yeah, it's a nice tour. I mean, it's hard to believe that those sailors and whoever was all on that battleship had to be a tiny person, because either that or I'm just a big guy, one or the other. Because there were some little crevices that I couldn't get through, and I just let the kids go do that part. You know, I didn't want to get caught up in that hot battleship. It was pretty awesome, by the way. Yes, it is. It is hot as hell. We just came from the beach. I met some new 12 gauge investigative fans along the way. Um, I'm going to put together probably when I get back some kind of different intro with these people that knew about the 12 gauge family. Pretty cool. Anyways, what's going on in the world? The last thing I saw was Stephen Stern was going to take a plea deal. Is that true? Can y'all tell me if that's true or not? I mean, I saw somewhere that he was going to take a plea deal, and that's the last little bit of information that I've had as far as true crime's concerned. He pled yesterday. Okay, so he did plead. Okay, what did his consist of? Is it life in prison with? I mean, what did he get? Did the impact statements and sentence him? How were the impact statements? Were they pretty bad? Who did the impact statement? The mom and dad or some other people? Like I said, I've been out of the loop, so I don't have a clue what's going on. Brutal, heartbreaking. He got 106 years minimum after all the months were tallied up. How do y'all feel about these individuals pleading instead of going before a jury? Do you agree with that or not? Got life without parole. The impact statements were hard. Okay. Pled no contest to murder. Biological dad, grandma, aunts, roommates of Jen and Maddie, and friends of family. That would be hard. Wow. The mom didn't write an impact statement? Wow. Let me ask you guys again, how do you feel about these individuals being able to plead guilty and not have to go before the jury? Do y'all agree with that? Or do you not? Sorry about that, Walt. And Stefan spoke, fucking sick bastard. Did he give any details? Did Stefan give any details on what happened? Did he say anything about the crime? Oh, I got the date totally wrong. It said July 14, 2025. I am way off. This is not July 14, 2025. This is July 22nd. Ronnie says she didn't watch it. Okay. I haven't watched it either. I've been out of the loop, bro. I think you already know, 12. No, you talked about missing Maddie. He never said sorry. He never acknowledged he did. Oh, fuck. That is terrible, man. That is terrible. You know, tomorrow is going to be the same type thing. No type of statement, nothing. It's going to be just impact statements, and that's going to be it. I don't know what people have been arguing about, but it's a good thing I don't know because after a while you get so caught up in these things, you're just like just too much. You know what I mean? He said his word has been less colorful since she's been gone. His word has been less colorful since she's gone. Hopes God is taking care of her. He will never not on her. How can you say that shit and you're the one that murdered her? How can you say that? You know what I mean? It worked out because there was a big difference in philosophy. Okay, gotcha. If anybody's ever been to Gulf Shores, it's beautiful down here. It's beautiful along the Gulf Coast. It really is. Probably about 45 minutes from Pensacola. Um, I think tomorrow we're going to be here, and then Thursday heading up to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, to the Alcatraz Crime Museum. It should be a good time. Um, Jim needs to be charged too, even if for being a dumbass. Y'all believe she knew what was going on? Do y'all believe that she knew what was going on? That she had an understanding of what he had done to her daughter? She absolutely knew. That's terrible, man. That's terrible. There's no way in hell she didn't, and I'll never be convinced otherwise. Well, I wanted to tell you guys, if you are watching this on replay or if y'all pass this along to some other members that are members of the channel, I did not stop the memberships. I got demonetized by YouTube because some of the shorts that I was uploading, even though I was leaving their links on there, I still was using somebody else's content. So I don't know how I get striked and nobody else seemed to, but anyways, regardless, I got demonetized for like 90 days. So if you understand that your membership is not being taken out or whatever, or it says that you're no longer a member, that's what happened. So in 90 days, we'll see what's going on. Anywhere near Dotham. I don't know where Dotham is. Hell yeah, she knew. Right. Yeah, I understand too, Phoenix. I get it, man. I get it. I mean, I upload something about I don't know, you have to do a voiceover, you gotta change it up, you gotta do whatever. I don't know. It's just a load of bullcrap is what it is. I mean, I don't see how people download artist songs on there and don't get dinged. They download a whole artist song with the artist singing and all this other stuff. I don't know. YouTube is really, really out there. And I got some of the perks on my channel have been taken away. So I got the bare minimum until 90 days when I get to reapply or whatever. So, you know, other than that, things get to be what they are. What about these predators that do nothing but streams? I don't know about them. I mean, maybe if I was a predator, things would be different. Hold on, I got to get the door. Hold on a second. All right, I'm back. I don't know. I mean, I don't get it. They just stream other people's streams. I don't get it. No, these are on the shorts, the 3 minute things that I make. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I could appeal it, I guess, but I got better things to do. And if they don't monetize me back, I don't care either way. Not like I make any money off YouTube anyways. I agree with that statement, Phoenix. I really do. I agree with that. I agree that mama knew what was going on. And if she didn't, why didn't she? Know what I'm saying? If she didn't know, why didn't she? You cannot be that clueless. Hey, Jeff H., what's going on, brother? Phoenix had to suspect he was molesting her. You're right. I mean, if she did know, then why didn't she? That's the big question. You get what I'm saying? If you don't know, it's your job as a mother to know what's going on in your household. It's your job to know what your daughter's doing, what somebody else is potentially doing with her. And especially if you have somebody in that home that could pretend that is not the father. That's why I mean, I'm going to take a stance here, and it may make people mad, but you know how I am. That's why I always don't agree with individuals that introduce their children to their kids too early, especially the females. I've seen too many stories of these stepfathers doing stuff to these girls. I mean, and little boys. So, I mean, it's a slippery slope, and obviously not everybody does it because there's some great stepfathers out there. There's some great families that have been formed, but for each good one, there's at least three bad ones. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just tragic. It's tragic how these things happen. Who sent her 12-year-old to bed with your boyfriend? That that is that is a true story right there, Randy. True story. True story. You know. Hey Jeff, I got a question for you, buddy. Is there a way that you can enhance somebody's voice that it's kind of low when they're talking? Is there a way you can enhance it where you can hear what they're saying, even though they're talking low? Because I'm going to need you to help me with that whenever I do some revamping on some stuff. I'm good for it. Just give me a price and I'll shoot it your way. I don't know if y'all have ever been to Foley, Alabama, but there's a place called Lambert's, the home of the tossing rolls. And if you don't get what this concept is, it is a roll about this big, and they come out piping hot from the oven, right? And somebody comes out, and all you got to do is raise your hand, and they toss. Thank you, Jeff. I'll hit you up when I get ready for that. You know, but this place, they walk around with mixing bowls full of okra. Somebody has okra, somebody has fried potatoes and onions, somebody has molasses and apple butter for them rolls. I mean, plus your own food. You just don't leave there hungry, I tell you. I've been eating so bad I had to get back into the gym this morning. I was up at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, yeah. Um, y'all need to get in Discord because I'll be posting some stuff in Discord. Become a member to my server. I will drop a link again in the YouTube community post or whatever. Y'all go become a member to the Discord. That way you can see a side that I don't show on these lives. You can actually see what I do with my life, the entertainment that I do, the things that I do that I don't always get to show you on here. Oh, they do that in spring also? That's cool. You could bring your studio audience to buy you a new mic off of Amazon. You know what my family said? Because I put something in Discord the other day, and they were saying 12 gauge this and 12 gauge that, right? And they're like, who else get to go on vacation with 12 gauge? We do. And they were joking about that. They're like, Nobody else gets to come to vacation with 12 gauge. Maybe that should be the next thing. Get people to, come to vacation with 12 gauge. Well, I hope your numbers get back in order, Mountain Mama. We're praying for you, okay? Understand surgeries are not fun things, and you're in our prayers. You know what I mean? You're in our prayers. Yeah, we will buy a mic, but no electricity. Come on, man. I'll send you my Amazon wish list. I'll have it scrolling across the bottom of the screen. You can just hit me up with anything you want. Yeah, you are lucky, Salty Sleuth. Now I know why your name is Salty. I always thought it was because you were a salty person. Now I get it. Salty, like the salty air, the salty water. I get it. You are very lucky. Phoenix, you have a wonderful day, man. You have a wonderful day. Good seeing you in chat again. Come on over to Discord when you get a chance. Both, actually. Okay, so you are a salty person and a salty golf breeze. I like it. I like it. Hey, Kel. What's going on? I am having a blast. I cannot complain. You're more than welcome, Mountain Mama. They're free, so I'll lift them up to all of y'all that are in the chat. Don't even know. Salty in the South. There you go. And if you're over there on X, I'm also over there on 12 gauge investigative. Yeah, I'm really that ocean water just does it to you, that in the pool and the heat and all that just chilling. Let me go ahead and drop the link in there, unless y'all can drop it for me. Drop the link to my Discord. We had a bit of sad news today. I did see that Ozzy Osbourne passed away. And, well, we missed you too. Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, and then he broke off, did the Ozzy Osbourne band, and, you know. Oh, okay. Well, let me see if I can drop it on there. Hold on a second. I'm still not very proficient on this Discord thing. There y'all go. Come on over there and and join up. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. Y'all come on over there and join up. Together and watch a movie together. That we can't do that on here. We get to see true crime documentaries that we don't get to see over here, where they're told in a different way, and then we're coming over here and talking about them. So, well, thank you, Salty. I think Walt joined also. Yeah, I like the salt water, Taffy. It's good. Hey, Leslie and Billy, join that Discord. Join my Discord. There's the link up there. Hey, Hey, Common Sense, how you doing? Glad you guys are in here. I forget it's a work day for some of y'all. So I just added my Discord link. Scroll up and you guys can join the Discord and you can see some of the stuff that you're not able to see on the channel. Because YouTube is really it's kind of like in here, all you do is chat with people. It's pretty self self simple. It's pretty self-explanatory. Driving through Texas is like driving through four states at once. But I found a way from Dallas, Fort Worth to New Orleans. Actually, I went through down 45 to 171 to 7 to 287, then on over to Lake Charles to I-10 to Lafayette, and on that way. That way was really quicker than going all the way to Houston. I don't know how many of y'all like to travel during the summer or y'all like to travel at all. The older you get, the harder it is to travel those miles. Sometimes 4 hours seems like 20 hours, in a car, especially when you got four kids in that car and they're all 19, 17, 17, 16 years old. So you got a lot of vile thoughts and little bitty behaviors and giggles and innuendos and all this other stuff. It's just driving me nuts. It was driving me nuts. It was driving me nuts. But they're good. They're my family. I love them. Do what you can with them. LSU Stadium's awesome, man. I do want to get to where is Alabama? That's in Tuscaloosa, right? That's in Tuscaloosa. And Auburn's is somewhere over here too. I'm going to be heading to Tennessee on Wednesday. I mean, not tomorrow. Wait. Oh, hell, it is tomorrow. What am I saying? Ready? Yeah, we can't do the beach tomorrow. We're heading out tomorrow. Hold on. I think I'm here till the 24th. Y'all hold on a second. I'm tripping out here because I'm like, surely not. I didn't book it. Anyways, in the world of true crime, I hope that you guys have been keeping up with whatever it is that's important to you. Sometimes true crime doesn't appeal to everybody. Yeah, vacation brain. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Rondi, how you been doing? How you been doing, Rondi? You know what though? I got up early this morning. I went and worked out, came back, took a dip in the pool, took a shower, went shopping, and got me some cool ass Jordans this morning. I know I'm a little old to be having J's, but I couldn't pass these up. I really couldn't. Okay, thank God. Passing, this is how it goes. Checked in yesterday, Monday. Checking out Thursday, July 24th. So we got tomorrow all day, and then we check out the 24th, go to Tennessee, stay the night, start coming back on Friday. Okay, gotcha. Sorry about that, y'all. You know how it goes, gotta check it out. I had a moment of insanity there. I was just like, hell no, tomorrow's already Wednesday and we're checking out. There's no damn way. No damn way. Anyways, I'm all over the place right now. I hope you guys are following along and that I'm not driving you nuts. I just really wanted to get on here and say hello to y'all because you know what? Do not go on that long. You know what I mean? It's like the last time I was on, I kind of had like a little word with somebody, and the last thing I want people to think is, they ran 12 off. Because that's the last. Nah, I don't got to make that drive till Thursday. I'm here till Thursday. So we're driving out Thursday, and then we're probably going to just go to the museum on Friday, and we might just stay another night and then start heading back on Saturday. But I think we can hit back to Texas in 2 days. My nephew helped me drive, so that helped a lot. He still drives me crazy. I guess I'm a control freak because it drives me crazy to have somebody else drive my vehicle, and he almost rear-ended a truck. He's like, I know what I was doing. I know what I was doing. I was like, bro, the truck was still going. It was still rolling. I was on the phone with my girlfriend, and I was like, I gotta go. I gotta go. This anxiety is getting to me. Can anybody in the chat relate to this stuff? Because I don't want to sound like I'm overbearing, but can y'all relate to this? Y'all, can y'all relate to this? Have y'all ever like freaked out when somebody's driving your vehicle that you've never really had drive your vehicle? You know, it just drives me crazy. I'm over there with the oh shit handle, and I'm about to lose it. You know what I mean? Me controlling, no way. You gonna come back on I-40? I don't know, Texas. Probably coming back through Memphis and then on down. Probably they want to go back through, like, to go through the San Antonio area. Come down through Little Rock and then keep coming down and then go through San Antonio and then up. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get in where I fit in. You know what I'm saying? I faked that I got sunblock in my eyes on Saturday, so my wife had to drive back from. Awesome, Walt. Awesome. I don't mind other people driving. Honestly, I don't mind it. It just that's the first time I've ever had him drive my vehicle. You know what I mean? And we're good until we got over. We were in Louisiana on that. Those 2-lane bridges. One goes east, one goes west. We were on the one going east, and all of a sudden there wasn't no median, so he just still rolling, and that truck had totally stopped, and I was just freaking out. So I was like, man, Hey, Fire. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Oh my God, 12 back from Gulf Shores, Alabama. So you guys been all right? What y'all been doing since I've been gone? Would you let my girlfriend drive? Shit, I don't know. I probably would till I got scared. Then it'd be like, nah, baby, you good. Just sit on over there and look pretty. You're good. Tell me some jokes. Follow River Basin. Yeah, them alligators on both sides. I did the Nestle plunge this morning on the Discord. I did a. I came and jumped in the pool. I was like, "Hello from Alabama, blah blah blah." Time for my morning dip, and I had the GoPro and I jumped in. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Rain possible this evening, so we might get some rain here. I forget it rains in the evenings around these parts. I says with your rolls. That's awesome, Firefly. We were going to go on a swamp tour, but we just we were doing the booking at like 9 o'clock at night, and it kept bumping me, and I kind of got nervous that it might be a scam. So we're just like, nah, let's try to find something else. We really need a two week vacation for reals. I thought about taking 2 weeks. Definitely next summer, though. Definitely next summer. So, any of y'all like molasses with your rolls? I've never even had molasses, but at that place. Oh, let me give y'all some news. I took my youngest nephew to the urgent care a while ago. He got stung by a jellyfish, right? And his arm started like welting up where it bit him. And I got nervous. I said, "No, we're going to the ER. Not on my watch. You're not. Um, it's you're not having anything happen to you on my watch." So I took him to the urgent care, and the lady's like, "You got insurance?" I said, "I got insurance, but I'm his uncle. I'm not. I'm not his parents." So he called his mom. I mean, they got insurance, and the lady's like, "Well, let me tell you, just go get some vinegar, some ibuprofen, but heat hot water as much as you can stand it. And, if you have trouble breathing or, you have abnormal pain or rashes all over your body, make sure you come back." And so we went and got some, couldn't find any white vinegar. So we got some apple cider vinegar and some ibuprofen. And we left the store and I said, "Here, we're going to go ahead and treat you right here." I poured that on his arm, popped the pill, and almost instantly that stinging feeling went away. He felt better, and I was like, "Not on my watch, buddy. Not on my watch. You're not having anything happen to you." Hey JB, how you doing, buddy? Eat some shrimp for you. More, you got it, buddy. My favorite spot's called the Shrimp Basket. That's my favorite spot. They say not. That's a myth at this point, Leslie. I don't know how true that is. That's what everybody's saying. Just pee on it. But I heard that's a myth at this point. I don't know. But he's all good now. He's in the pool. He's swimming. He's good. But you know how it is. You gotta. I was like, Well, normally it gets red, but it doesn't welt up like that. I've never seen it welt up like that. So I was like, there's no way I'm going to let anything happen to you on my watch. Come on, we're going to the urgent care. And then we went over to Crumble Cookies and, we got some cookies. So I've never had Crumble Cookies. That was the first time I ate one. I tell you, as my mind is my witness, I could become a crumble cookie addict because that cookie was so freaking good. I don't know if y'all have ever had crumble cookies, but if you have, oh my God. All that was missing was a big glass of cold milk. You know, I was going to say pee on him. I don't think he would have went for that. He's like, you ain't peeing on me, huh? Go pee in the cup and then I'll splash it on him. Oakley's favorite. Well, Oakley has some great taste, Leslie. I've had crumble cookies. I think I had them delivered. Yes, they're about that big, that thick. But it's almost like eating a whole batch of cookie dough. They're that thick. Yeah. If you ever come across crumble cookies, grab you any kind you want. They're all seem to be pretty damn good. The kid devoured the other three. A cupcake ATM? Dang, that's that's interesting. I've never seen that. I've never seen that before. JB, I hope you're doing good, buddy. Y'all continue to pray for Mountain Mama that she get through the surgery and everything gets leveled out for her, man. I hate to see anybody having to deal with any kind of medical stuff. Now I want to eat. Well, they're already asking what's for dinner. I'm like, damn, we just ate lunch. I got my dog diapers all ready for my next trip. He's incontinent. I want shrimp and cookies. Rondi, doing well, 12. I hope your vacation is going great. It is, brother. It is. I'm having a blast. Anyone need a kitten? I came home last night. There were three little feral kittens under the trailer. Neighbors are building their house, and I think they scared them over here. All three of them. Man, if they would make it to Texas, I'd take them. Rondi needs a kitten. JB needs a kitten. Boiled crab legs on shrimp. Man, y'all make sure you pay your electric bill. This heat ain't no joke. It's supposed to be a heat wave all across the South. So y'all make sure y'all stay under that AC. Man, you'll bring all three of them to me, Leslie? Well, that's nice of you. Well, guys and gals, I'm going to hop off here. Like I said, I just want to get on here for a little bit. Got to go check on the children, make sure they ain't getting into shit. I swear, it's worse now that they're older than when they were younger. I didn't have no problems when they were younger. Now it's like if you saw this room and their room, you'd be like, "What the hell happened?" You got to hit Northwest Pennsylvania for a great time. Seems like we have a lake every 5 to 7 miles. That would be awesome. Well, thank you. I will be safe. I will be safe. I'll be technically on the road probably till Sunday, but you guys get on Discord. The links in the chat. That's where I've been posting more than anywhere is on Discord. Where I don't have these screaming, giggling kids, I'll pop in. Y'all have a wonderful night, wonderful evening. Y'all take care of each other. Say prayers for Mountain Mama and everybody else who's struggling right now. We all need those prayers. Y'all take care of yourselves, okay? And you know what it is. Maestro, cue that music.